You're listening to The Mentality Show, only on LA Talk Radio.
What up, everybody? What's happening, all you mentalians out there? We are back in business for episode 51. We're back in business, boys.
Back in business.
We're back in business.
Sons of
Back in business. Excuse me. Let's clear our throats, get ourselves ready here. Everybody good?
He was deep throating.
Yeah, deep throat. Yeah. Balls deep. Balls deep. We're balls deep clearing our throats. Okay.
That's you.
You like that, huh?
Can't hear that.
All right, we have a very special. You can't hear? You can't hear?
His mic.
His mic.
You can't hear? Oh, let's.
You got to put
Closer.
it like it's in your mouth.
Oh, I can deep throat it. I can swallow this all the way down to here without choking.
That's
There you
right.
go.
Keep that big black mic next to your mouth. All right, folks, you probably wonder, we have a very special guest today. We're going to introduce him in a second. But live from the airwaves of Los Angeles, LA Talk Radio, Facebook Live, and LA Talk Radio. I already said that, right? We are here today. The number is 818-570-5085. We have a great show today. The topic is dumb advice unsuccessful people give to others in life. Okay, there's people in your life who've given you some advice. It sounds good, and you're like, "Oh shit!" And then you live that shit, and you realize I'm a loser. Probably shouldn't listen to that shit.
Do as I say, not as I do.
But some of these points you're going to say, but my mom taught me that.
Yeah. This is some deep stuff, folks. Balls deep. I'm telling you.
Balls deep.
Yes, this is some very, very deep.
Balls
Once again,
deep.
all this stuff today we're going to talk about today, and it's just going to make you think, and it's going to make you feel like, fuck, man, I can't believe. Oh my God, he's starting already.
Here's the mentality.
Shit's out of control.
So before we get into our to the show, let's get into our introductions. Okay, now we have here. I got here to my left here, Mr. Scully, aka Simply Red Sculligan. He's in the house. There you go. How you feeling, my man? You feel good?
I feel good right now. I can't say that about my week. It was a pretty fucked up week, but I'm breathing oxygen and it's working for me, so things are looking up.
There you go.
So don't fuck this up. Let's do it.
Fuck this up. You got your health. That's what matters, right?
That's all that matters.
I got my man Texie, aka
right.
the senior in the house. That's an inside.
You're older than me.
Folks. I'm talking about senior, like you know.
I get it,
right?
but,
Okay.
but they don't. So you're older than me.
How you feel, man? You feel good?
I feel good.
Yeah. All right. I feel younger than you, though. I feel younger than you. And I look younger.
Well,
than
you look
so.
older.
I think I look younger. I think most people would say 818-570-5085
You got more
is the
gray than
number.
I do.
Give us you just for men. That's why your shit is covered up. But anyway, all right. So
Mascara.
got my man here.
Mascaras.
Got my man, aka Rico Suave Vato V in the house.
Mucho gusto, mi raza. What's up?
Rico.
Suave.
Yeah, right.
Ave al riqueto. What does he say?
I don't know what the fuck you're saying.
And I'm your host, aka Good D, in the house.
shut
You
the
know, Good D, pretty much.
Too
So
sexy
that's
for
all that
my
needs to be said.
Shirt. I'm too sexy for my pink shirts.
I'm too sexy for my Just for Men.
AKA D.
Now let's go ahead and get into it here. You've probably noticed his presence here on the show. This is his first time on the show. I'm sure we're going to have him back. He's a funny guy. We actually saw him perform at Flappers Comedy Store in Burbank, and we were so impressed with his comedy stylings. He's just straight up. He speaks his mind. Very, very funny man. You're going to enjoy him today. Please welcome to the show, Mr. Max Ziegfeld. Yes. So good to have you here. Let me tell you a little bit about him. Of course, I mentioned he's a stand-up comedian all throughout Los Angeles, and I'm sure he's performed all over. We saw him at Flappers Comedy. That's his main headquarters, I'm sure, and headquarters. And and he has a project in development. He's going to tell you more about it. It's called Porn Awards, the musical.
Yes.
That's in development here. So we want to know, let's let our audience know all about you, who you are, and Porn Awards and the musical and everything going on
Who
with
I
you.
am. Well, Porn Awards and Musical is it's kind of a old school vaudeville kind of burlesque feel. And it's like you're with the audience going to an award show. You walk the red carpet. You get interviewed by like a Joan Rivers character.
Yeah, make sure we're talking to that mic.
I
Yeah,
got-
sorry.
I ate the
We
mic.
have
I'll
cheap
eat the mic.
equipment here. So.
This is my new boyfriend.
There you go.
So and then you sit down at the award show, and it's at tables like at the Golden Globes. We
Right.
did it at the Rockwell in L.A. A couple months ago. We did it twice.
Right.
And we're moving it to New York this summer.
Nice.
Right.
And you realize you are at the Golden Dick Awards.
Golden Dick Awards.
Those are
Golden
the
Dick
awards for
Awards.
best musical porn of the year.
Nice, nice.
So every movie that is nominated is a musical number.
Right.
Meryl
Okay.
Streep has the most Oscars.
Oh,
Right.
Audra McDonald has the most Tonys, and we're going to find out who gets the most dick.
That's right.
Our metrosexual area.
The only way I get the most dick is because it's all my dick. That's that's the reason why I get the most dick at this table. So that's what they mean right there. So, Max.
Okay.
Sorry, Max. You notice I'm sitting. My legs are very spread apart here.
Oh,
I
my.
just need the room, man. So I hope I'm not taking up too much space
I'll
sitting
never
at this
forget, I
table.
dated
here,
when I
man.
was younger, in my 20s. I dated a black guy for the first time. This beautiful dancer.
Right.
And I kept thinking, oh my God, it's so big, it's so big. He's like, it's not that big. I'm like, it's so big. He's like, you never dated a black guy before, have you? He said, no. He said, it's not that big. I'm like, like he was hitting his kneecaps.
Yeah.
So,
That's
Like if I
that's
got
pretty
water
big.
on the knee, it's ocean on the knee, and he was filled with semen.
Have you been?
so you never went back after that, right?
I went back.
Oh, he went.
Wow.
Oh, I'm an equal opportunity employer.
Yeah, there you go.
So you don't discriminate between redheads, blacks,
Oh, I love-
Mexicans.
I
and-
had. I am partial to redheads.
Yeah.
I
I noticed there was some little energy
gotta be
going
honest.
on between you two.
Yeah, I can't show you guys my dick. I'd have to take my shoe off.
If Todd and I were pissing over a bridge, Todd would be like, "Man, this water's cold." I'd be like, "Deep too." Deep too. Just remember that.
Oh my God.
So, Porn Awards is a musical, and it sounds like it's on its way to being very successful. And
Yeah,
getting-
let's hope. Let's hope.
Yeah. Well, we wish you the best
Yeah,
of
there's
luck. with
actually,
that.
you guys check out a music video of one of the numbers. We did Bigfoot's Love Slave, which is one of the songs from the show. A girl falls in love with Bigfoot.
I saw somebody sent me that. Didn't somebody?
I did.
Yeah, we saw that on YouTube. Bigfoot's
Yeah.
Love Slave.
Heather
yeah,
Tom
it was-
directed it, who's like
Right.
a 5-time Emmy Award winner, nominated for a 6th Emmy this year.
Yeah.
She directed it.
Yeah.
And it's on YouTube, but it's a number from the show.
Right. Oh, okay.
And we
That
won
was awesome.
first place best music video in LA Comedy Festival.
Oh,
Nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, and
Nice.
Palm Springs Comedy Festival.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Nice.
so it's there's a lot of fun stuff.
So how long have you been in comedy, Max? How long have you been in
Well,
comedy? So?
you know, I've been funny, I guess, my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
People wanted me to do stand-up a long time ago, and like about 15 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
I had a friend who was a manager who really pushed me to do it and set up a night and gave me like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So my first time doing stand-up was 15 minutes.
Oh,
Which
wow.
apparently is not how it's usually done. Usually you get like...
Yeah, it's
But
three,
I went up,
3
and
minutes.
I did really well. I did it the second night, I killed it. Third night, I pushed it a little too much.
Yeah.
And I lost the audience, and I bought that, and that was awful. I bombed. And then, life took over, and I didn't keep it up.
Yeah.
I wasn't really in the real comedy world yet.
Right, right.
And then I had a rough year this last year. Last 2 years, and I was really at my wits' end, I actually was almost thinking about killing myself. I just can't take it anymore.
Wow.
Can't do that.
And I said, you know what? The thing that I didn't do, and everything I didn't follow through on, because I follow through on everything. I never really did the stand-up thing. I did it. Went well. I had one bad night, and then life took over.
Yeah.
My best friend died. There was a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was like, I'm doing this before I go.
Right.
And I went to Flappers to their open mic.
Right. Yeah.
And I got up and I did a whole 3 minutes about suicide.
Right.
I said I couldn't decide tonight whether to commit suicide or do comedy, so I'm here.
Wow. So comedy saved your life. Stand-up comedy
In a
saved your
way,
life.
and it went really, really well, and I kept on going back, and people were liking myself. They started booking me. I ended up opening for
Nice.
Judy Tunuit at the Palm Springs Comedy Festival this year.
Right.
Oh, nice.
So this kind of thing that I've always done, I just wasn't doing professionally. I wasn't doing stand. I was writing a lot. Like I wrote this show. I've been writing a lot, but I wasn't getting up. I wasn't getting up performing it on stage.
Yeah.
But I was the guy at the bar every night.
Yeah.
There'd be 20 people gathered around me. I'd be telling jokes all night long at the bar.
Right. Yeah.
So now I'm doing it, with a light on me.
Nice.
That a lot of comedians, stand-up comedians especially, they have this thing, this dark side where I think it was a comedian just a few weeks ago, I forget his name, who just committed suicide.
Yeah.
I don't know why I can't remember the guy's name. I've actually seen him perform, and you would never know. He seems like an outgoing guy, just like yourself. Had you not told us that, you
Yeah,
had
you would
those
never
type of
know.
thoughts, I would never know, because people think comedians are clowns, they're always happy, It's not like that. It's not like that. Usually
I'm happy when
comedy's
people
therapy.
are laughing. When people are laughing, I'm alive.
That's the drug.
Yep,
That's
yep.
what we need. And if we're not getting that, then we feel like you're
failing.
And you, I don't know. There's
I think with anybody,
Well,
nobody
it's
knows they have
self-therapy
those
thing.
demons in them. We can't
Yeah.
see, we can't tell unless they talk about it. And
Yeah.
those demons are just.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
a lot of
comedy is tragedy plus time.
that's
Yeah.
it. That's it.
Exactly.
Something really horrible happens, then there's enough time that you can talk about it,
Yeah.
and it becomes funny.
Right. So you're here. You're funny.
I'm here.
We're happy to have you here
On the Mentality Show.
and you are on the Mentality
that's
Show.
right.
So we want your opinion on what we're going to talk about today.
Yep.
Before we get into it, if you're new to the Mentality Show or if you've never seen the show, we're a show about 4 grown-ass men who talk about grown-ass man issues. There's a lot of experience here. There's a lot of education here, and we are here to educate you and give our opinion. Our opinion is not necessarily reflect the opinion of others, and this is only advice that we're giving to you, okay? Some of us don't give the best advice sometimes. Sometimes we do. It's hit and miss, okay? So if you're new to the show, if you've never seen the show, we must warn you that the views and opinions expressed in this show, some listeners and viewers may find offensive. Viewer discretion. We don't give a fuck. Okay, so that's pretty much
This
what
is
it's
my
all
kind
about,
of
so.
show.
That's why we got you here, Max. That's why we
I
got
got in
you
a
here.
lot of trouble for a Holocaust joke. This is my kind of show.
No.
So we're going to talk about a lot of stuff here today. We're going to talk about, as I mentioned to you, the topic is advice that unsuccessful people try to give you that ends up being dumb shit, basically.
Yep.
And we're going to talk about everything from Michael Jackson and all the shit he did to Vato V and how he also likes to touch the kids.
Oh, shit.
We're going to talk about that here today.
You
Oh,
fucking
my
bastard.
I didn't
I
tell you
know.
about that run before.
No, you
huh?
didn't.
But what's great about hitting 50 though is you can have sex with someone half your age and it's legal.
That's true.
That is true.
He is totally legal. 25 years old, baby.
There you go.
Right?
Swallow it, Todd. Swallow it.
Swallow.
Don't spit it out, Scully.
What else we going to talk about, Scully? What we going to talk about?
Well, we talk about from the Nike extortion case and the college scandals to we're going to need an intervention if Otto V doesn't stop wearing socks with his sandals.
That's a
Inside
thing
joke.
that's Vato V that he likes to fuck with socks and sandals.
That's right, baby.
What else we going to talk about there, Texie? Sexy, Texie.
From all the guys here on the Mentality Show to how Delano likes to play with buttholes.
Whoa. Okay.
Now, I didn't notice
Put
I
that
didn't say,
extra
I didn't,
in there.
No, notice I didn't
I'm
say
an expert.
I didn't say just women's or men.
Oh, okay.
They call me
Okay.
the butt whisperer.
The butt whisperer. He's
Just for men.
the
butt
tickler.
whisperer. What else we going to talk about, Vato V?
From the butthole bandit. In Texas getting caught and run out of time. So Vato V in Texas, he got here late. And we didn't have a rhyme.
And we're going to talk about Donald Trump and all the shit that he did to why Texie still looks like a fucking Cabbage Patch Kid. So we're going to talk about that. But anyway, we have this thing we try to do this thing, current event on the show.
Okay.
And Texie kind of hit on it. There's a story out there. Who you want to talk about, Vato V or Scully,
What was the
about
story?
this guy? I didn't even get a chance to read the full story. I was so busy
It was
today.
a really, really
so
short
tell our
story.
audience.
Well, this is the thing. There was a guy in Texas.
You're going to love this one, Max.
There was a guy in Texas who was out and about. He was running amok out on the streets for like 3 weeks, and he actually broke into people's houses. And his favorite thing was to play with guys' booty holes.
Guys' booty holes?
Guys,
Not women?
guys.
Dudes. So what happened? How,
So he
are the
just-
guys asleep? Or?
Everybody's sleeping. It's in the middle of the night. He'll break in. He'll play with the booty holes and bounce out.
And the
That was
guys
his
did
high.
not know their booty holes were being played
That's-
with.
That's what I'm assuming. Man.
How
He
is
wasn't
that?
doing it right.
He
I'm
was-
sure obviously
He was not doing it right.
He finally got caught, man.
gingerly
Finally
playing with
got
booty
caught.
holes.
Gingerly.
Hey, why you got to talk about gingers?
The ginger booty hole.
There you go.
I'm sure the guy was just trying to get on the Christmas card
Actually-
list of these people.
Yeah, right.
Actually, the guy was. I think the guy was black. It was a black guy.
Why you
Oh,
looking
he
at me
was.
when you say that? What?
Because you like to play
What?
booty
Typical-
holes.
That's not a typical. I promise you, for all you who are not familiar with black men, that is not a typical black man thing. We do not go around tickling booty holes.
No, they like to eat them.
You know what I picture? I picture like the Grinch. You know how you snuck into
Grinch?
people's house? I don't know. I picture the Grinch playing with that dude's asses or whatever. I don't know, for some reason, maybe because it's so close to Christmas. So how is this possible, Max?
Christmas?
How is this possible? How does a man go in and play with another man's asshole?
Well, I do it all the time, but they
Yeah.
know what's happening.
I just can't believe this. So how did they catch him?
I don't know. He just got arrested. He fucked up, and that's it. They got him.
He fucked up.
He broke into a house, and
Sexual
somebody
assault.
got him. That was it.
It was
They
said that
woke up.
Yeah, they broke up, and they got him.
They broke up. What did they?
No, they woke up. I guess the people that were in there woke up, and they caught his ass. And
there was 12
they caught his
houses.
ass.
There was 12 houses that he broke into
broke
over
into
that
12
3-week
in-
period.
I don't understand how you
Damn.
don't know what's happening.
I don't understand that either.
Unless you took Ambien. I mean, there's things that happen on Ambien.
Yeah, there you go.
And how are you sleeping with your ass straight up in the air? How did you get in there and tickle that
I
thing?
sit on my back. You can't get to my butthole when I'm asleep.
No, No.
Oh man.
His chastity belt.
Imagine the dude who's like, imagine the guy who gets, he's like, this is what you hear. What the fuck?
Oh, I thought it'd be more like.
It's gonna be more like. It's gonna be more like.
Have you ever had that, Max? You playing a guy's asshole and he just farts in your face?
I plead the fifth.
He cannot confirm nor deny.
Yeah, cannot confirm nor deny.
Man.
I'll take that as a yes.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
no, and I know if I have a date, I don't eat for a day. Like, I'm on a juice diet. For 24 hours. No raw vegetables.
Oh, man. Yeah, so asshole playing with, that is.
My mother's watching this show.
She is.
Probably.
Wow.
Do your parents know about your sexuality? Do they
yeah.
know? We had some gentlemen on our show a couple of months ago who
I
talked
didn't
about
know
that
the
story.
Details, you know.
When did you first let your parents know? In case you don't know, Max is
wow, we're going
is
here.
gay, and
Yeah.
just in case you didn't know, how did you? Is that something you want to talk about, Max? I mean, hey, this is a safe haven. Nobody's going to know what we're talking about here today, except for our millions of listeners.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, I don't know how you couldn't tell I was gay. At, at 6 years old, I was like, I wanted to be Ginger on Gilligan's Island,
Always bringing up the fucking ginger.
Yeah, right.
Ginger.
Message.
Ginger. Or
I mean,
Mary.
I had a clothespin doll that had like 18 evening gowns,
Yeah.
But I
So
mean,
you're born that way. It is.
Oh,
That's,
I was
yeah.
born that way.
Right.
I was, I was as far back as I can remember. Before I knew what sex was, before I knew what anything was, I felt like a little boy trapped in a woman's body
Yeah.
until I was born.
There you go.
Now you were a premature baby as
I
well.
was.
You were,
I was
you
2
only
months
weighed, like,
premature.
Yeah.
I weighed 2 pounds 1 ounce.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
And they called me a tumor.
Tumor, because
Yeah,
2 pounds.
I wasn't born. I was removed. I was cesarean.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
And here you are. And
Here I
you are.
am. Here, the doctor looked at my mother. He said, "I'm so sorry.
Mm-hmm.
We did everything we could. He's still alive."
So I want you to think about something, Max. You were for some reason you were meant to be here, okay? Because
I was meant to be.
you
Absolutely.
almost took that away. You almost killed yourself and took whatever the reason you are here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let
To
me
be
tell you,
perfectly
show.
honest. To be perfectly honest. Yeah.
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 Yeah. See, we get deep here in
So
the
don't
show.
do that.
Get a bit
And
of-
I
don't do it. Don't
And
do
I
it.
had been attacked.
Balls
I
deep.
was in the hospital for a month with a parasite that was misdiagnosed,
Shit.
and so it should be no big deal. You take an antibiotic, it's gone. But I had it for months.
Wow.
The doctor was treating me for stomach cancer, and I
Oh,
said, "This
what?
isn't working." And I went to a specialist
Yeah.
on my own dime. So I didn't want to have to go with the HMOs. You had to get a
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, "This is not." I went and they said, "It could be stomach cancer, but it could be a parasite. Did you ever get tested?" I said, "No."
Wow.
And that's what it was. So they took me to the hospital.
Wow.
Just to hydrate me because I'd been so dehydrated.
Yeah.
And they found out because everything was going through me, I had no potassium, no electrolytes.
Yeah.
My heart had shrunk. All my organs were shutting
Wow.
down.
Holy shit.
So I was in the hospital for a month where they had to get everything back to normal. I mean, it's a miracle that I'm
burps
here.
into the mic.
It is a miracle that I'm here.
What kind of parasite was it?
I don't know.
You don't remember? You don't know? You
No, I don't
know?
remember.
Wow.
Something
Parasites.
There was something going around. Jack in the Box at the time. You eat bad
Ugh,
lettuce
That'll
or
do
something.
it. That'll do it.
E. coli or
Yeah.
something like that, or
Would you like some fries
E.
with that
coli or
parasite?
some shit.
Yeah, it's like not a
Yeah.
big deal. That you take an antibiotic, it's gone.
Yeah.
But it wasn't diagnosed.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I didn't know. I wasn't feeling well, and it just got,
They put you on an IV loaded with beer because that'll cure
that would
it.
do it.
Should get the fucking parasite drunk.
Yeah, right.
Then you fuck that thing up, shit it out, and you're good to go.
And
What if the parasite
and then
doesn't
the
drink?
butt bandit gets it.
The
That's how they
parasite
caught the butt bandit. The parasite got it.
So it just wasn't your time.
It was
Nice job,
obviously not. There's a reason I'm here.
You're here.
Yes.
You're here to make people laugh.
Yeah,
There you go.
That's
exactly.
beautiful. And then we.
That's why
that's what you're
There
here
you go,
You know,
Bud.
In my 20s, I
cool.
was stabbed 8 times.
That's pretty cool.
I'm still here.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I
We're gonna have
walk-
you tell that story one
I
day.
had walking pneumonia, and I
shit.
was walking, so I didn't know. And then I suddenly started getting a cough. I thought I had bronchitis. I would have stayed in bed, but my heart. I had heart surgery too. I like I had all these things. So the doctor's like, I don't know how you're walking, but you're going to
Wow.
stat. And he had to take an X-ray just to be sure because I had heart surgery a couple months earlier.
Yeah.
Just to make sure I didn't leave my watch in there. So and they found out. He called me a couple days later. Your lung is filling up with fluid. get to the nearest hospital within the next hour. It's going to
Would
collapse.
that fluid happen to be semen?
No.
Okay, that's what, okay, just making sure.
No. if that's what killed me, I'd be dead a long time ago. That would not be walking pneumonia. But no, but like they were like, we have 3 hours to save your life, and they did. So it's been crazy.
Wow.
That's crazy.
How long ago was that?
2 years ago?
2 years
No,
ago.
three. I think 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
It all becomes a blur.
That's one thing we love about you, Max, man. You straight up, you tell, you don't care. And that's what a good comedian does, man. They talk about, they don't care who judges them and that type of thing. You talk about what goes on in life.
This is what
You humanize yourself. That's what I love about comedians. That's the thing with me when I did comedy. I need to be more truthful about my thoughts and how I think and what I go through.
Oh yeah, you can't edit. Sometimes you get in trouble for it, but I don't. I'm just I'm joking. I'm not
Yeah.
But I have the real gift that it is important to me about it, as I've had friends or strangers that are going through a really dark time, something terrible, something awful, and I have the ability at that moment to make them laugh.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah.
That's the gift.
That to me is the gift. My best friend was very ill and died.
Yeah.
And my job was to go to the hospital every night for 6 months and make him fucking laugh.
Yeah.
I would do anything. I'd have set myself on fire. Anything. But I made him laugh every night.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Max, man.
what it's all about.
That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. Beautiful. So we got to get into our topic here.
Delano wanted to continue comedy, but the rapist thoughts are
Yeah.
jokes weren't that funny. So
I want to know why
There's a bit of truth to that,
What am I,
actually.
chopped liver? The rapist couldn't. I'd invited him in. I'd have bought him dinner. You eat. I won't eat anything. You eat.
I do a lot of rapist jokes.
You do.
That goes to show you where my mind is.
Well,
so
you know what 9 out of 10 people enjoy?
There you go.
enjoy.
rape.
Yeah. See.
No.
It's 9 out of 10 people right here date rape it. Okay, gotcha. See,
I'm
it's a tricky
going
one.
down.
Max, a tricky one, man.
If I was Catholic, I'd be excommunicated.
All right, let's get into it. Let's get into our meat and potatoes of the show. Let's get into our topic here. I want you mentalities to buckle up, okay, because we're about to burn some bridges today, okay? You've seen them all around you. They're on Facebook. They're on your Instagram. They're your best friend or even a family member. And even though they might have your best interest at heart, the advice they give you is not always the best.
bullshit.
And through no fault of their own, they've been fed this misleading advice ever since they were little. And now they consider it factual, which really does more harm than good in the people who they give this advice to. So this is a fair warning. This topic today is about to tear down some of those quotes that some of you and even us on this show have believed most of our lives. As you tune in today, keep in mind that everything should be taken with a grain of salt, okay? There's no universal truths, and everything should be questionable in life, okay? You should never believe everything you hear.
Oh, yeah.
So with that being said, here is some of the dumbest advice unsuccessful people give you according to alux.com. So some of us here at this table may agree with this advice. Some of us don't.
I agree.
Some of us are successful. Some of us aren't. So I look at you when I say that, Vato. So
Yeah, I'm successful, motherfucker.
successful. He's successful.
That's
so
right.
anyway, let's get into it. Okay, number one. Okay, the number one thing that people who are usually unsuccessful in life tell you is to be yourself. Okay, be
does that
yourself. Now it says here that is some dumb advice because you should be the best possible you. Okay, being yourself implies that just being you is good enough, and you should somehow be rewarded for just being you.
And
Okay,
you could be a piece of shit.
you
so
could be a
be
piece of
careful.
shit. Exactly. Exactly.
Congratulations, you're a piece of shit.
All right, so it says be yourself. How do you guys feel about this? How do you gentlemen feel about
Well,
this?
that goes both ways, man. It's
That was a good one you said
yeah,
there,
it's-
Scully.
You be yourself. You can either, people tell you be yourself. How the fuck are you going to be yourself? Are you successful or are you not successful? If you're not successful, how are you going to be yourself in that situation?
Right. Why would you want to continue being yourself if you're, a piece of shit or not successful?
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. Because you're
Right.
going to need other people to be successful, so you might want to think of others and not just yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's
yeah.
true.
Very true. Very. We're having some deep discussion here today.
Balls deep.
Yeah, that's what it's all about,
But
right?
you want to be true to yourself. You want to fake it all.
Yeah.
You want to be
know.
true to yourself.
But I
yeah.
guess it depends. Like I'm not naturally an asshole.
Yeah.
Well, you are what you eat. I should be. I should be. But
You are toss that salad.
oh yeah.
Oh man, see, that's what Max. That's what we wanted you to hear. So yeah, it's as you mentioned, Skelly. What if you're an asshole? You know, are you going to continue to be an asshole towards people? Hey, I'm just going to be myself. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what people think. I am who I am. I'm me. You know people with that attitude.
Yes.
It's like,
you have
try to
think,
change.
You have to think about others.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then we go through things in life where we mature and we become different people because we learn from our experiences and things like that. So if somebody tells you to be yourself, that's usually something someone unsuccessful or someone who's an asshole would say to you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So that's number one. Okay, number two, if you work hard, you can achieve anything. Now I'm going to tell you what alux.com says. It says that's some dumbass advice, because if hard work was the only factor when it comes to success, then the world would be ran by coal miners or those people hunting crab on that TV show. You need more than hard work in life. You need a set of skills, level of education, strong social skills. You need to have an edge in life. Work hard just ain't enough. Okay, you need to have a brain,
You have
skills.
to work hard, you have to work smart, too.
You have to work smart. As a matter of fact, you work smarter, not harder. That's a saying. That's some good advice. That's some good successful advice. That's actually what successful people do. They use their brains, as you said, Tech C, to get their way in life. You have to have an edge. Hard work just ain't enough, you know, because you got a lot of people out there, you know, picking up trash and sweeping floors that work their asses off with no social skills.
Sometimes flying a drone for $250 an hour is pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That sounds like success. You know what? Hey,
That's
I
a
think
skill. That's a skill.
it is. And you know what? We should throw this out there, too, is all of it could be just shit advice. You need to define what success means to you, because it's different for everybody.
Right.
True.
And I think that's a difference. That's total success.
Yeah.
I think it's success. You think it's success. I don't know if everyone else agrees.
Of course, it's a
You
skill
might,
that
but
nobody else has.
My idea of success is monetary. So
yeah, for sure.
I need the money.
Most
Show me the
people.
money. Show me the money.
But see, what you're doing, and this is a blessing. This is when you're doing something you're passionate about, and you're getting paid for it.
Yes.
That right there is that's one of the
yeah.
keys to happiness and that's success.
Yeah,
You know?
if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life.
That is very
Exactly.
true. That is
Stand-up
very true.
comedy. You love what you do.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And you happen to get paid for it as well.
Occasionally.
You're working your ass off. And we're going to get to that too as one of our dumb advice given. When you're doing something, if you're doing something, if you have a passion about something, as long as it's something that's going to make you money,
Something productive.
then do it. Then something productive. Then
Yeah.
absolutely. We're going to get into that in a second. That's one of these skills here as well. My thing is I have very strong social skills, okay? I don't have like a skill like flying a drone and all that. If you want to help me, I could learn it. I'm pretty intelligent to do it, but I don't want to do that. It's not my passion. But I am very social. I'm
You
good.
won't
Like,
fly the bone.
you know, I have a huge sales background. We're talking about me. I have a huge sales background. I'm good where I make my money doing that, and just like I said, stand up comedy, and I'm just a talented guy all the way around. So
Sales.
There you go.
Prostitution.
There you go. So
I'm just an asshole.
it makes me money, sir.
Hey, make some money.
The
Prostitution.
butt bandit's going to love you.
Yeah.
So since I'm just an asshole, I guess I should be working on selling toilet paper, because that's the only thing that's going to get me by.
Well, the only person out of all these I'm worried about is Vato V. You have no education. You have no social skills. You don't even work hard, sir. So what are you going to do in life?
But he's
But hey,
cute.
but
He's
I
a
have
supermodel.
You see that?
Oh, okay. So
My looks.
There it is.
But I have a career, motherfucker. So.
That goes to show you what that type of people that career hires.
Exactly.
So.
See that? There's
Hey, you said I was a prostitute,
there's-
damn it! So I had to get your ass
There's
back.
hope for you. Mentalities out there. If I can do it, you can do it, motherfucker.
That's right.
So that's the
right.
crusher there. If you work hard, you can achieve anything. No, that's not true. You can work hard your whole life and achieve fucking nothing.
That
Get
is
over it.
absolutely right.
people.
You're absolutely
Get
right.
over
That
it.
is very true, man.
That's so right.
I
Absolutely.
So
Work
what
hard.
it's saying
Hard work is not
educate
enough.
yourself, grab some skills, and then work hard.
Bam. There
Yes.
you go. Booyah.
All right.
Hey,
Ta-da.
Unless you're like good looking and just all you gotta do is stand there and get paid
Or
$500
win,
an
or win the
hour.
lottery.
Yeah, or win the lottery.
I've seen them on the
I like that.
on the freeway off ramps. They're not real good looking, but they're just standing there.
And then
Those guys
making money. Those fuckers make more money
They
than we
make
do.
more money than some of us. Yeah.
Hey, that shit is hard work. You standing in a hot ass sun, holding
yeah.
the sign.
Hey, that's
It
it.
requires work.
That's true.
But it's just not enough. Okay, so number 3. Here's another one. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Oh, dear God.
Okay, now that one is some dumb advice, because what doesn't kill you could leave your ass paralyzed for life. I mean, it can ruin your life. You know, if you want to fucking roll down a mountain and hey, it didn't kill me, but I'm in this wheelchair and I can't move and I can't fuck for the rest of my life.
It made me strong because I'm pushing the wheelchair.
Right. So it could ruin your life. What doesn't kill you could ruin your life. Then you have things like stress. You only have one life, folks. You only have one life. You only have so much time in life, such infinite time to do what you need to do.
Life is short.
Life is short. Exactly. Very short. You'll never hear anyone who lost a child say that. Okay, now, if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger.
Or a family member, parent, it doesn't matter. Like that's where we're all going, man. We're going that way, and fuck, man, it's just sad. That's the way that's reality.
Yeah. So if anybody ever says, "Hey, it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger," that's some dumbass shit because. I mean, you know, obviously they didn't really go through shit in life, you know, for somebody to say that to you.
It depends. Like, what have you really gone through?
Right. Everything you told us, Max, that you've gone through in life, you know, if I were to say, you know, if it doesn't kill you, it makes you strong. I notice nobody at this table said that because we've gone through shit in our lives, you know. And we're still dealing with shit and scars and stuff like that. You just got to get over it.
Some stuff you go through, you have to move on, but it breaks you.
Yeah. Right.
Exactly. You're broken.
You know what?
You're broken. You're damaged.
Perfect. And you know what? Because if it doesn't kill you, it can kill your drive, your motivation.
Yes.
And like you said earlier, you found another drive with the stand-up comedy. That was the next drive. Your drive had been killed.
It's called the sex drive.
That was probably still going.
They revoked my license.
Testosterone.
You know,
I had too many accidents.
You know, that's what successful people.
Was it a fender bender?
Very bad DUI.
He got
rear-ended.
I got
Rear-ended.
He got reared.
Oh my God! It was a school bus. That's what got me in trouble.
Oh shit! You gotta make me spit my beer.
Oh, we haven't the Michael Jackson section yet.
Oh shit!
All right, you guys.
Were you at Neverland or what?
Yeah, right. They call me Peter Pan.
Peter.
I
Never
won't
left Neverland. Couldn't leave Neverland. What was that movie?
Leaving Neverland.
Oh, yeah.
That's what. Yeah.
Oh shit!
That's a whole. We talked about that last week. Michael Jackson and you know the things he's done. I believe it. I believe he did it. Yep. Anybody change their mind on that?
No, I think he did it. I just think it was exaggerated the way they explained their stories. That's all.
Hey,
because it was a biased story, but still he did it. I mean, Michael Jackson's not here anymore, so he can't defend himself. And that's that.
Yeah, and I wasn't there, but you know that's always one of the first things I'll say. I wasn't there.
You're his type, though.
But
redhead white boy, little white boy.
Probably. Yeah. My butt hasn't changed since I was 12. I've got it all.
Jeez.
You look like Macaulay Culkin.
But yeah.
Macaulay Culkin. Home Alone.
Macaulay Culkin. All right, let's get back on the topic here. Okay, everything happens for a reason. Okay, now here's the deal.
God in heaven.
Exactly.
I've used that before.
Here's
Makes
what
no
they
fucking
say.
sense, but I've used it before.
Here's what they say. Things don't just happen. We make things happen. You have to be delusional and pretty self-centered to think that in a world of 8 billion people, that somehow you've been born under a special star. Get over yourself, okay? The world was spinning before you, and it will keep spinning without you.
Yep.
That's all that Hollywood shit. That everything happens for a reason. Gentlemen, your opinions on that.
I agree.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
You agree? Why do you
Do you
agree?
think everything happens for a reason?
I think not necessarily. It's more like
Oh, you agree that
I
everything doesn't happen for a reason,
it's
right?
just fuck. That's life, man. I think everybody has a story, and you know, that's the way we're fucking. I guess there's a destiny that we all have.
Oh, so you agree that everything happens for a
I
reason?
agree and disagree on that one. You know, I'm kind of in the middle. You know,
In the middle?
I'm waffling right now.
Oh, that's what I call him. Waffler. He's finally admitting. He's finally admitting.
Fucker.
You know what? That is a tough one too.
It is.
Because there's coincidences and things like that.
I think like
No, I didn't say I agree. Well, actually, I am waffling. Yeah, that's what. Wow,
he's a waffler too.
Feels good to
You
waffle.
see that?
Feels good to waffle.
Actually, I see what you mean.
I'm getting hungry. Look what
I just
have
think
now.
like when you say things happen for a reason, like when you're in a circle like us people, I think people come together because there's a reason for that.
Yes.
But as far as like your actions in your life, the way it runs, like that shit don't happen for a reason. You make it happen.
Exactly.
But it's just attractions and with people is
Negativity or positivity.
that's something that may happen
Yeah,
for a reason because you know you guys are, there's a reason why you guys are we come together, and there's a reason why we get along. There's a reason why we all get along and are great people together.
That's the reason why we all met.
Yeah,
for the mentality
but as
show.
far as like
And there's a reason
much
why
money as I
you were
make,
born.
as much money as I make and how successful I am, like that does not. I got to make that happen. There's not.
Yeah.
So you're a little bit of both.
Yeah.
So it's
kind of
coincidence
both,
and reason.
Yeah.
I'm gonna totally agree with that. I think you both are right, and I hate the fact that we always fucking agree.
I felt the same way too. You know?
He's what?
You just said those two. You didn't say
I
me.
hate the fact that we all fucking agree on all this bullshit, but it's true because everything does happen for a reason. You either did or didn't do you didn't do something, or you did do something.
Yeah.
That's why it happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, I totally agree. Like, how do we all end up coming together?
Yeah.
Or is that just random bullshit?
How
And
do
it
we
is a bunch of crap.
I think there's some
We're gonna talk
terrible
about
stuff
that.
happens. That there's not. It happens. It's not a reason why it happened.
Yeah,
You know?
happens.
there's not like a higher power that made it happen.
Right.
That's
You know.
what we're talking about.
We don't know.
Well, it says here something that
Your
kind of
best friend
stuck
died of
out.
Cancer. There's a reason for that. That's it's for a reason. Really? I don't know.
Yeah.
There was
It's
something
just
here
wrong or
that
something.
sort of stuck out to me. It says, in a world of 8 billion people, somehow you can't feel that you're like, you were born under some type of special circumstance. You know, I mean, there's 8 billion people in the world. Even Jesus, when he died, the world kept spinning. You know, and we all know Jesus was a special man, special person. So it kind of makes you think like this is for people who walk around thinking they're God's gift to women, or they're just they're the shit and all that type of stuff. You know,
That's why
you
you
have to
wear
get over
pink
yourself. You know,
I think it's when something tragic happens, you're supposed to somehow then rationalize. Well, there's a reason for this. Is going to lead me.
That's how
this is
people
gonna-
rationalize.
This is going to lead me to something else.
Yeah.
You know.
yeah.
I lost my job today
everybody's
because not because I was lazy and I didn't work right, but I lost my job today because something better is gonna come along.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
You know, like, that's
Yeah.
that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's bullshit.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry.
Go on. No, I'm good.
Well, everybody feels like they're the star of the movie, but we're all just extras. That's basically what we are. We're extras, you know.
Right.
Since we want to throw in that Hollywood shit.
The fuck that, dude. I'm a star. I don't know where you're coming from.
Well, anyway, that's how. So we all kind of waffle on that one, right?
Yeah.
We did.
We kind of on and off about that
Yeah,
one.
it's a mixed.
I think when
That
something
makes more
shitty
sense.
happens, you can think that way and try to find the purpose in it and
Yeah.
move forward. And like, okay, there's a reason. So what's,
What the fuck's
what
the
is
reason?
what is this going to propel me to do next?
Exactly.
There you go. I like
My
that,
life
Max.
is burnt and destroyed. There's nothing left. So what do I do next? There
What
must
do
be
I
a
do
reason.
next?
What's the next
true.
step?
And then you have to find a reason. You have to make a reason, or you can't go on.
True.
You know, you said
You have
something
to make a
so
reason.
Yeah.
that is so profound because you have people who go through horrible things in life, like women who are beat or raped, and
Yeah.
then they come out in the end very stronger. If it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger.
Right.
No, they come and they realize they need to be an advocate for other women. They need to be a leader in this tragedy and maybe help other women who are going through the same thing. So they would feel, okay, maybe I went through this for a reason, you know? So that was a very good point you just made up there, Max. So,
Bless
okay, here's one for you, Tech C. Okay?
Okay.
Just do what you love.
There you go.
Just do what you love. Okay, now let me read what alux.com had to say. It says, passions are expensive and they cost money.
Very true.
So you should only pursue what you love if it pays you in the end. Okay?
Agree.
Stand-up comedy, the writing, drone work, sales, stuff like that, voiceovers, things like that. Only pursue what you love if it pays you. If because you can't pay for your family's hospital expenses with clay pottery.
It talks about art and stuff like
Well,
that.
some
Yeah.
people do.
It's a clay
Some
pottery.
people do.
Yeah.
As an
I don't-
starving
I don't-
artist.
Yeah.
But
Some people do. It just
usually pays off for some people in the end, but when they're living and they're going, that's a hard type of career to. Like I said, you can't pay.
Any art is hard. When you're an
Yeah.
actor and you're trying to get,
Yeah.
it's hard. When you're a comic, it's hard to get into it. It's hard. But if you can,
Is it hard, Max? Is
Yeah.
it hard?
That's
to
what
begin,
she-
I just wanted to ask
I mean,
you.
I love doing it. I love doing it.
Yeah.
But making a career out
The
of it,
listeners
making a
wanna know,
living
is it
out of
hard?
That's hard.
Yeah,
That's hard.
it is. It's very hard.
He
It's
wants to
very
know-
hard.
he
I
wants
was
to know
talking about
so
another
hard.
Yeah,
It's so hard.
So hard.
You're getting
so
me
hard.
so hard.
Just so hard.
Do what you love. I love that.
Do your voice.
Just touch it.
It's hard. Touch it.
Hey, this is one man should never say this to another man unless he's Max. Can I see it? It just sounds so wrong, man. You know what I mean, Max? It just sounds so wrong, man. You could be talking about my gun, man. Like, hey, man, I got this. I got this 38 caliber, and you've looked at me and go, "Can I see it?"
hey, but then I'm gonna be like,
It's hard.
I'll be like, yeah.
You're like, but it's hard.
It's hard, right? I have this hard thing in my pocket, man. So
Hey, your gun is showing. I can
hard.
see your gun.
it's hard. Can I see it?
It's harder than algebra.
It's be like, you want to touch it?
I'd touch it,
And
but
Max, that man should never reply back with, "It's a secret." Those are things men should never say to each other, unless you're Max. Unless you're
I can
Max.
get away with
right?
anything.
Oh man, we love Max. We got to have you back so many
yeah.
times, man. So many times. So many
I like
times.
this.
me love you long time.
So just do what you love. We all agree. If-
Well, no,
yes.
I think you had to do what you love. And if it's not paying you, you have to also do something else.
I just think in today's times, like
Passion's
doing
cost.
what you love is so much easier and to make money at it than
Yeah.
it was in the past. Like
Oh, yeah.
with the internet,
With the internet,
you
you
can.
can
promote
you can
yourself.
be a YouTuber nowadays.
Right.
And do what you love. You can play with fucking
Very good
cell
point.
phones.
You can play with
tech,
yourself.
I mean, you can do anything
That's
on
true.
YouTube and sell
That's
it
true.
and make money. So
That's
So
true.
that's kind of like outdated. Like you can do whatever you want now.
Dude, I see
That's
so
a very
many.
good
But
point.
you can make what you love a
It's the
part
best
of what
point
you
you ever
yeah.
made in this show, sir. That's a very good
Like
point.
I've always worked with talent. I managed talent for a while. I worked with talent, so I love that. Part
Do you
of
see
it.
the talent here before you?
There's
you
so
see?
much
Yeah,
talent.
see, Max, we're going to have you on so many times, man.
There's at least 3 handfuls. I don't know what to do with that.
Out of 3. 3 out of 3. 3 out of 3.
So Max has a knack for bullshit. We got that figured out. Good job, Max.
I worked as an agent, of course. I know bullshit.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, because he said you were good looking earlier. So you're right. He is a bullshit.
He didn't say I was good looking. He said that he liked redheads.
That's right. You're a redhead, sir. Don't
So he
shy
thinks
away
I'm
from your
fucked up
compliment.
looking. That's why he's sitting closer to you.
That's the angle right here. So dangle. Angle on my dangle. No, anyway, I don't know where. Okay, so I'm sorry. You were saying, Max. We interrupted you.
Oh, that I went to dance class when I was 40 because I loved dance.
Yeah.
I did it totally for myself.
Lots of
But I-
loves to dance.
But I take it seriously. Like I was working my ass off, but I loved it.
Yeah.
And I ended up meeting all these amazing dancers. I ended up working with dancers as part of my business. That wasn't my intent.
Right.
It grew out of.
Just happened.
It happened because I was doing
yeah.
what I loved, and
grew
that
out of
I was able to connect to something.
Right.
And again,
right,
because I loved it,
Yeah.
Right.
it was
right.
And that's great. That's how. That's
Yeah.
great.
And that's how you fell into drone work too. You kind of.
Well, I mean,
you were
it was-
dancing with Max. Gonna do some drone
we
work.
went in an aerial video of what was going to happen next,
Right.
just in case the butt bandit snuck in. We wanted to.
Oh,
That wasn't
Texas.
my tongue. That was the butt bandit.
That was the
That's about bandit.
Dylan knows about that.
All right,
No,
we gotta
so
move
that
on,
one
guys.
that one made the list, I believe, because I think there's an age difference too. Because if you're young and just getting started, and you just say I'm going to do what I love, you're probably going to fail. So again, I think everyone mentioned it. You're going to need some intelligence on the front end.
Yeah.
You're going to have to work towards it before
Yeah,
you
it
can
doesn't
actually just
happen.
go do what you love.
Because hard work
And
ain't
suc-
enough.
Yeah,
I mean, there's kids getting on video games and winning $1 million for a video game.
Yeah.
There's guys drone racing $1 million. I mean,
There's women masturbating making millions. of dollars.
That is
Yeah.
true.
Yeah,
It's
you got
crazy.
the you got the
agree.
cam girls who are fucking
Doing
showing their
shit.
booty and shaking it, and they're
Yeah.
making money.
I had to buy on that
you can
shit.
be, you can be successful
I'm
in anything now
contributing
with
to
the
that
internet,
too.
dude.
As well.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
contributing to the money that they're making.
Dropping those
I think you
tips.
have to make the effort. You
Yeah,
had
yeah.
to do something else in the meantime.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I love this show, Porn Awards, the musical.
Yeah.
It took me 5 years to write it, to get composers, to
Yeah.
get all these pieces to come together.
Yeah.
Years. It still isn't making me money.
Right.
But hopefully,
It will.
It will.
Yeah, exactly. And it's definitely
if
has
I
the
didn't
potential
have
to
it-
make you money.
Yeah.
if I didn't have that,
What would you? Yeah, exactly. Where would you be?
I would have no reason to exist.
But it's
Yeah.
a passion. It's a passion of yours. that you
Right.
have. that's
So
the-
hopefully
that's
it'll
the
turn
beauty
into
of it.
something. But if it doesn't,
And as long as you tried.
yeah, you're right, exactly.
put the effort
But
in
you-
there.
I enjoyed the journey.
Yeah.
Nevertheless.
Enjoy the journey. Exactly.
If it doesn't work out, then you just do who you love instead of
What you
yes.
love.
what you love.
So we got to move on, gentlemen. Okay, so
What's
number
next?
6.
What's next?
All right, good things come to those who wait. Okay,
That's bullshit.
nobody owes you anything, folks.
No.
Nobody's coming to bring you. Okay, nobody owes you anything. Nobody's coming to bring you that something you think you deserve but never earned. Okay, good things are earned by those who get up every single morning and go get the good things that
That
they
was
want.
like a commercial, like for like Burger King or something like that years ago, right? Like,
Good things come to those who wait.
My way, right away.
Yeah, some shit like that. Carl's Jr. or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did a commercial where it said, "Good things come to those who wait." But
Yeah.
that's bullshit.
It's bullshit. Exactly.
Yeah, we could
Exactly.
almost be done
Sit
with that
around.
one. That one's such
Yeah.
bullshit
Yeah.
that you got to be a fucking fool
Fuck
if you
your
think
ass out
that's
there.
true.
Well,
Well,
if you're doing the work,
Yeah.
sometimes it's not
the
going to
work
happen instantly, but
Work it.
you have to wait for it to happen. If you keep doing the work, eventually it happens.
It'll pay off.
I tell men this all the time. You see a woman, you like a woman, you're interested in. Don't sit back and go, "Oh, she's gonna come to me. I'm just gonna wait and
Oh,
good,
yeah,
some
no.
good." No, you go out there, you talk to that woman, you approach that woman, you aggressively, assertively
need
pursue her.
skills. You need
and
social
you're
skills
You
for
need
that.
the social skills exactly, and that you've hopefully worked on in life, and you end up having a good time with her because if
Raping
you
her.
sit back, there's so many women I've been with. That if I didn't approach, I would just be masturbating all the time. So
Wow.
We'll be on his
You know,
99th, we'll be
it's-
on his 99th masturbation.
it's
Oh my God!
we talked about that
It's like
last
a
week.
inside joke.
So good things come to those away. We don't agree with that, right?
Nope.
All right.
Nope.
Okay. All right. Number 7.
on.
Time heals all wounds.
Bullshit.
Try saying that to a couple who just lost their baby.
Yeah, that never goes away. That never goes away.
Yeah.
Yep.
no,
Scar.
that's
You're scarred
bullshit.
for life. You got to learn. We just have to learn to cope and deal
Yes.
with them.
Yeah.
Okay.
You live
That's
with
part,
it.
You live with. That's part of being a grown ass man. Okay.
Yeah.
You deal
Oh,
with the
grown-ass
shit,
person,
But I
But
do
grown
need
ass
to-
person.
The older I get, my memory goes, so I can't remember. So I know something awful happened. I don't know who it was. Or what it was. But who was that?
So your memory heals all wounds.
Yeah, I can't remember anything happened 10 minutes ago. It's all gone.
Like we always say, instant replay was invented by a man because we forgot what we said 5 seconds ago.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Or
That
we
was-
watched 5 seconds ago.
That was the worst thing about being told you have Alzheimer's is it's going to happen again.
That's true.
That's funny. All right, guys. This one here, I was a little iffy about because I actually believe in this. It says, "Think positive thoughts, and the universe will provide." Okay,
always
that's
say
about
that. The secret.
The secret. The
Oh,
secret.
the
Yes.
secret.
It says the world works on action, not action and reaction. Okay, you do this, then this happens.
I agree on that.
Positive thoughts are good, but they won't work unless you put in the
gotta
work.
put in the
Okay,
action.
so yeah, but see, according to the secret, it's just like, okay, if I sit back and just think all these positive thoughts, good
No,
things
they
are gonna
talk.
happen.
No, they talk about the hard work too in
Yeah.
the secret.
No, they don't. I don't say anything
Yeah, they
about
do.
work. They say
No, they
just
talk
tell the
about-
universe what you
no,
want,
it's-
and it's going to come. That's what they say.
They
if
do
you
talk
believe
about.
in
They
it.
do talk
They don't
about
say
the
anything
work.
about
They
work.
talk about the work.
Read the secret. Okay. I'm
They
telling
talk
you.
about the work. They
Where-
talk about.
did you-
can't-
did you read
can't
the
just,
book?
You can't just. Yes, you just
didn't
can't,
say-
you can't just say, "Oh, good things are gonna happen." Good, no, you
That's
gotta, you
what
gotta,
it says.
You got to work towards it, and no, dude.
You have to live it and breathe it. I
Yes,
get it.
yes, yeah.
And I don't know what the fuck you guys
But I
are
do
talking
think-
about, by the
You never
way.
heard of The Secret? Is a book. There's an
Secret
actual
is a-
movie too.
It's actually on YouTube, Netflix. Actually.
I'll watch it.
Netflix is called The
Netflix, yeah.
Secret. Yeah, exactly.
You said something about making the universe
Oprah
come.
was really hot on the secret. Oprah read the secret was really hot on the
Yeah,
secret.
yeah. We all have secrets. Max, you have a secret, don't you?
I've got a lot of secrets.
Yeah.
But his biggest
I
out.
won't give you all the names.
That's why I don't let that bag out of my sight,
I
man.
have the
And
same
that's where I
birthday as
keep
Oprah. I
them.
was born on the same day as Oprah.
Oh wow.
It was Oprah, me, and Harriet Tubman.
Wow.
I know it doesn't look like we have a lot in common.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
But
Wow,
inside
wow.
me is a black woman dying to get out. You get a rim job, and you get a rim job, and you get a rim job. You get 2 rim jobs. 2 rim jobs.
All right, I got to move on. We only got a
diva.
few minutes. Okay. Number 9, we are all born equal. Okay, we're not
we're
born
not.
equal.
Fuck, no, we're
Some
not.
people are born
Oh,
in way
no.
better situations than others, especially in America. Statistically, being a white man or woman gives you a better shot at having a successful life than being born in the outskirts of Delhi, India, or parts of Ethiopia, or even East LA.
Hey, fuck that. homie.
Having both parents in life is a great thing. A lot of people don't have that. Not everyone has the same access as others. Okay, so gentlemen, we really quick. Yes, we don't agree with that
I agree with
advice.
that. I agree with
If somebody told you that shit, you'd be like, "Get the fuck out of here!" Right?
Yep.
Okay, 'cause
Yeah.
that's why we're smart,
yeah.
successful people. Okay. Number 10, last one. Winners never quit, and quitters never win. Okay, some dumb shit. Smart people know when to quit and learn from their failures. Okay, to come back and be even more successful. in life.
More stupid.
Okay.
True.
That's
If
what-
you're
all
a
right.
piece of shit and you quit,
You're gonna
you
be
won.
That's true.
Listen, if that buck buyer
some
would
shitty shit.
have quit one night sooner,
There you go. Right? He would have won.
he would have won.
That's true. That's
Tickle
true.
his own butthole. Bastard.
So what happens? My advice on this is when it comes down to life. Okay, question everything. Okay,
Yeah.
learn from your mistakes and others' mistakes. Never listen to someone's advice and believe it or live by it through and through. Take everything with you
Yes.
with a grain of salt. Even the things we even said today. Our advice is no advice.
Yep.
Okay, just
live
go
your
with your
life.
thoughts. Go with
Live
your
your
heart.
life.
Go
Live
with
your
heart.
life.
Live with your heart.
We're here for a reason. Look at Max. Max has a gift to make people laugh, man. So
There you go.
That's the shit. So don't fucking go out there and live your life, man.
There you go.
To the fullest, baby.
Well, there you go.
Now, Max, I'm sorry. Any last words? 30 seconds, gentlemen. Then I
We
have
should
to
probably
stand
throw
on
a
next.
shout out for EL's show before this
Oh, that's
thing
right.
Oh my
ends.
God! Yes. You want to give them the details about EL show?
That is, I know that is April 18th. and
Yes.
it's going to start at 8 o'clock at the Ice House in Pasadena.
There you go. Yes.
Come out,
Okay.
come out,
April
support.
18th, 8 p.m. Ice House Comedy Club. He's on our show. EL Smith. He's the fifth
is.
chair guy.
And we're going to
Very
bring it up
funny
next
guy.
week, too. So let's,
Yes.
let's do
And,
this.
and we should all be there.
We will
so
all be
we're
there.
gonna
We'll be
come
there,
out
yes.
and meet us. We'll be
Yeah,
like a
you
little
can
meetup.
do
show.
it. You can get your tickets. You can get your tickets at the icehousecomedy.com. Icehousecomedy.com. He's gonna be there April 18th, 8 p.m. Ice House. You guys, EL Smith, support him.
Check
He's
it
one
out.
of our
Yep,
guys.
yep.
Check him out.
Do it.
I'll be there.
Do it.
You might even meet the butt tickle guy.
Come drink a beer with us.
So
bring a feather.
So, guys, all right. So let's go ahead and give a hand to Max.
Max.
Max, the man.
Max.
In the house. So, Max, any last words, any promotions? You want to give them your IG, everything like that?
Yeah. If you go to @Max Ziegfeld on Instagram, I post funny stuff every day.
Yeah.
And you can go to pornawardsmusical.com, and there's all kinds of stuff about the show. There's video.
Nice.
Max, you were
There's
awesome.
Marie Antoinette numbers, cavemen. There's women having sex with an octopus. It's
There you
amazing.
go.
Oh, shit, hello.
8
Max.
men at one time.
Max, who's,
The octopus is all dancers, but almost. Yeah.
Oh, and you can catch his IG on our on the Mentality page,
Yeah.
too. We
there you
shared it.
go. There you go. Perfect. All right, Max. Max
you,
Ziegfeld.
Max. Hey.
Thank you. You were great. You were awesome, man. We're going to bring you back, definitely. So, before we do this, we always end our show with the thing called Mexican Word of the Week. Vato V,
Okay.
take it from here. Mexican Word of the Week.
Nissan.
Nissan. How is Nissan the Mexican Word of the Week?
When me and my lady have sex on the floor, I always burn my knees on the carpet.
When Max is fucking me up the ass, I burn my knees on the floor. All right. That's our show. www.thementalityshow.com. Past episodes on YouTube, LA Talk Radio, Facebook Live. Catch us on iTunes, Google Play. Soon to be iHeartRadio. We're working on that, right, Tech C?
on it.
Coming soon.
All right.
We're
Okay.
getting there, yo.
Coming on. That's right.
Yes.
We love you, Mentalians out there. Great show. We remember in life, you're good, but with our help, you could be the best. We'll see you next week, folks.
That's right.
Peace.
Vámonos.
You're listening to The Mentality Show, only on LA Talk Radio.